Hello, this is Stampy Longnose, and welcome to a Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay commentary. Today I'm going to be playing Domination on the map Jungle. At the beginning of this game I do what I always do on Domination on Jungle. No matter which side I spawn, I try and run up to this hut and cover B while my teammates can go in and capture it. Often if I throw a grenade down there or something I can pick up a double kill, but today I decide to just shoot them. But unfortunately someone on the enemy team had come round from A and taken out me and my teammate. He was using Ninja, so I didn't hear him coming, which is why he managed to get me there, otherwise I probably would have. I was even setting up a claymore there to stop people coming round, but he was just a little bit too quick for me. And then I do what I always say you shouldn't do, just go for the revenge kill, and he kills me again. Then I go for another revenge kill because I'm an idiot. I just really wanted that position, you couldn't tell, so I'm just determined to fight for it, and I kill his teammate, but luckily someone on my team manages to take him out before he could kill me 3 times in a row, which would be enough to make me ready to rage quit from the game, to be honest, but I do stick with it. This game is a bit of an unusual game, the fact that I'm using non-lethal kill streaks, apart from the care package, although I do believe I get 1 kill from, I think, a sentry gun during this game, and my other care package I think is ammo. So apart from that I'm using the UAV, or the spy plane, and the Blackbird throughout this game. So it's very much me running around with my gun. It's a game that I found really exciting at the time, I really enjoyed it. So hopefully some of that excitement can sort of come across in this video. There's a lot of me Rambo style running around the back of their spawn. From about the halfway point, I'm pretty sure that we are going to win this game. By the way, this guy did spawn there. I did watch that back in theatre, and he spawned directly in front of me as I run around the corner. Anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're going to win the game. So I'm basically running around trying to get kills, because that's what I enjoy doing in Call of Duty. Although it's good to win and you get these intense moments, especially if it's a smaller game, like a Team Tactical 4v4, and it's a big rush, everyone fighting, jumping on the flags, or fighting to plant a bomb point on demolition. That's very exciting as well. But in a big game of domination like this, I'm basically running around trying to get kills because that's what I enjoy doing. I'm usually trying to build up kill streaks, but as I say in this game, I've got non-lethal kill streaks, so I'm not so worried about that. I'm taking a lot more risks than I otherwise normally would be doing. I didn't capture A there because I see we got C and B. If I capture A, I don't know where they're going to be spawning. Although I have probably pushed a little bit too far into their base, there's a chance they might have switched their spawn to somewhere else. I want to talk briefly about gameplay commentaries in general, and about gameplay commentators. I mentioned a few specifics. It's a bit weird to talk about, seeing as I am technically a gameplay commentator now. Well, I mean, I am a gameplay commentator now, but I have only just started up. I've only been making videos for a couple weeks now, so I'm very new to the game. I have no following whatsoever. The chances are, if you're watching this video, you either know me personally, or I don't know, you just got a... I was in the sidebar of another video that you were watching. But in terms of my channel, I'm going to be trying to upload a variety of different games. There's a lot of commentators who say, yeah, I'm going to be uploading all these different sort of games. A new game will come out and they'll upload a first impressions video, and then they'll usually go back to Call of Duty. Simply because Call of Duty is the most popular game at the moment, so it's not a bad thing. I mean, they're giving people what they want, but personally I'm just getting a bit bored of watching Call of Duty. I know I'm a bit contradictory doing this commentary over a gameplay of Call of Duty, but yeah, I will try and persist to upload a good variety of game. At least 1 video a week I will try to upload. Will not be anything to do with Call of Duty, although, I mean, if I do upload a gameplay of me playing Viva Pinata or something, I'm pretty sure it's going to get nowhere near as many views, but I don't really care so much about that. I started knifing this guy in the face because I'm a little bit annoyed that he's not playing. It doesn't matter so much in Call of Duty or Battlefield games because they'll get kicked out of the game if they're not playing for a certain amount of time. If I'm playing a game of Halo 3 and there's 4 people on my team and there's a guy and a guest not playing because they're off making pancakes or something, I don't know, and they're just standing there at the beginning of the spawn, I kind of get a bit annoyed with them. I usually betray them a couple times just for lols, then leave them. It is a bit annoying. It's I mean, I think if you search for a game, you join a game, you might as well stick with it. If the phone rings, just back out of the game. Anyway, back to gameplay commentaries. There's sort of a few different kinds of commentaries I find on the internet, sort of different genres. There's the commentators who are sort of the big personalities, and they got people going to watch their videos because of how they are, because of the way they speak and what they're talking about. People are interesting. People such as C-Nanners. When he started off, he was always talking about the games. He was talking about tips and tricks, and that's why people were watching the videos. And then people kind of got to know him, got interested in him as a person, and then they started watching the videos because of him. They wanted to find out what's going on in his life. They're interested in what he's got to say. He's also still a very good player, so people are watching it for the gameplay. But a lot of commentators are using these much more of a like a video blog, just with gameplay while you're watching it, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I think it's sort of the community developing a little bit, but sometimes if you are just interested in the gameplay, it can be a bit annoying, especially if it's someone who you just sort of don't care about. You just sort of, you want to watch this game and he's there talking about what he did at school today, and you're sort of like, I don't know, I don't really care, to be honest. Talk about the game. Then on the other end of the spectrum, there are people like Wings of Redemption, who's all about giving tips and tricks, and he's very much gameplay centered. He does have videos where he talks about himself, but he is much more about the gameplay than, as I say, someone like C-Nanners or Hutches. Not Wings of Redemption, sorry, White Boy is also very much about the gameplay. He does have a second channel, which is, I think, a good way to do it. That way, if you want to watch about him, watch some live footage, then you can go to his second channel, or you can watch his gaming. He's very much more about the gameplay and getting exciting games, getting all these really big scores, doing it in usual ways, using only crossbows and tomahawks. And then there's people like Ken Burton, who I hope he doesn't mind saying isn't a very good player, and he's all about the commentary. You're not going to watch his gameplay for any tips, because the chances are, if you're watching his videos, you're going to be better than him. But he's very good at speaking, he knows what he's doing, he produces good videos, and that's why he has become quite popular. You see here I'm using a commando with a smiley face red dot. I took the first person I start shooting with this gun. It takes me a little while to kill him, basically because I was expecting a red dot. When I picked up the gun, it said commando red dot sight, so I'm assuming a red dot. Then I aim down the scope and I get this stupid smiley face. So I recommend when you pick up a gun and it says it is a red dot gun, aim down the scope so you know if you're going to be dealing with a big purple heart or something rather than what you're expecting. I also want to speak about quickly a website which I recently started uploading some videos to. It's called gamesfirst.com, and that's first spelled as in you're thirsty for a drink rather than first as in the first. And it's a gaming website. It talks about all sorts of stuff to do with gaming. It's got gaming news, previews and reviews. It is very regularly updated. It's got the people who are running the website know what they're doing. They love games and they love talking about them, and it's a brilliant website to check out. I've recently made a few reviews for them. I've made a Homefront multiplayer review, and I've recently just finished a Crisis 2 multiplayer review. They should be both uploaded right now if you wanted to check them out. I will leave a link in the description, and it's also a good website to check out anyway if you've got an interest in gaming, and as I assume you do because you are watching a video about gaming, then it's definitely worth checking out. As I say, it's updated really regularly. It's got a good community surrounding the website as well, so it's definitely worth checking out. I'm also working on a weekly series that I will be uploading for them. I'm not going to reveal in this video what the series is about because it's still in its early stages. I'm currently just working on the first episode of that, but that's something that will be coming soon. That will also be uploaded to YouTube, so if you are following my videos on YouTube and you think, oh, he's just going to be doing this other website and he's going to leave us all in the dark, I don't know if I even have any followers on YouTube. Anyway, don't worry if you are, because I will be uploading to both websites still. I'll just be working a little bit harder to make sure I got enough content to upload to both YouTube and gamesfirst.com. I see that I'm calling my care package not because I really wanted to, it kind of felt like a bit of a chore, but because I was so near towards the end of the game, I thought I'd call it in now because I don't want to get it 5 seconds until the game ends and then I get like a gun chip or something and I feel like I've wasted it. But as I say, I enjoyed this game just sort of running around, kind of Rambo style, just using my gun. That's what I enjoy most. I kind of get a bit fed up using chopper gunners, although they're really effective, especially on this map because there's very little cover. It's a lot more fun, I find, running around, sort of having gunfights with people. I'm pretty certain they're all going to be spawning up at C now. I can see them on my UAV, so I go up and pick up another kill there. I think that about brings us towards the end of this game now though, guys. So cheers for watching everyone, and I'll see you all later.